Hey friends, what's up? This past weekend we had two crazy YCSs, and congratulations to all the winners, of course. But there was this one deck in particular that really had me and a lot of my friends on the edge of our seats. That 60 card 3 access Dragon Link combo, and it really got me thinking whoa, Tour Guide is kind of crazy, isn't she? The combo that she can lead up to is pretty good. Specifically, one card Curiouses and Appaloozas is really a strong thing in this game right now. I thought Scrap Recycler was really insane to be able to do that by himself as well. But Tour Guide just feels a little more flexible, plays around Nibiru a lot better. But of course, the downside is she's at 2. But I do have a combo, so to speak, because I thought about that combo a lot that he was doing, and I'm like, maybe we can take this a little farther. So, here's what I came up with. Normal summon Tour Guide, trigger effect. Ignore this deck list, guys. It was just kind of like a 40 card mashup version of what the guy played for his 60 cards. It needs a lot more refinement, but it's definitely not the worst. We'll go ahead and link them away for Cherubini. Cherub. Beanie. Activate Graph. Another thing I noticed is that Cherubini is actually a very scary card right now. Kind of opens up the doorway to many potential combos. And I think it's a card that we've been largely overlooking. So with Cherubini, we'll go ahead and send Carbon Net on. Then we'll go ahead and banish the Carbon Net on. And again, this is only a 1-card combo. I don't really believe you need anything else. Hunter Dragon. There's other dark vanilla dragons, but we'll do Hunter because he's level 3. Link him away for Striker. Striker will add your boot sector. So there's Tour Guide paying for itself. So here we go, we got Fiend, Fairy, and a Dragon. Quick note, if they Nibiru you right there, that's fine. You'll just get back Cherubini and a token, and you can kind of extend from there. Obviously, not all these cards will be in your hand at the same time. You probably have other form of extenders. But if they Nibiru you right there, that's fine. If they Nibiru you after this is also fine. So Curious will be Chain Link 1, Seer will be Chain Link 2, which will chain block the Curious. And you'll go ahead and you'll send. Now he didn't play these cards, but I saw Tour Guide as a 1-card full Guard Dragon combo, so we'll send the green guy. And then we'll go ahead and mill 3. Oh, cool, we milled Apsarauto Dragon. If you didn't mill Apsarauto Dragon, you'd more than likely send it off of Dragon Ravine, but since we did, we'll just go ahead and add a Tracer, why not? Now, if they Curious you right here, obviously you have cards in your graveyard, you could add a Levianair, or if you milled a spell card, you could add a spell card back. You have things that you could play with in order to add, because if they Nibiru you're Curious, you're able to trigger his or her effect. I don't even know, is that a he? It probably is a he. And if they don't Nibiru you here, then you just go ahead and link these away for $100, because why not? Remind you guys, we have still only used one card in Tour Guide, so we'll go ahead and banish and special our Hunter Dragon. That's World Chalice Guard Dragon's effect. You can banish him from the graveyard, target a normal monster, special summon it to a zone a link monster points to. Link that away for a LP. I'm going to use LP now. To special summon Star Liege. You could summon Brotar off of this. If you don't have Legionnaire, you could summon Destrudo. You could summon any dragon that you might be missing to make the best end board possible. There's definitely a lot of variety here, because don't forget you're going to add Ravine at some point in this combo. But since we got a pretty decent mill, actually, we're able to just add Star Liege, summon Star Liege. That way we can go ahead and use his effect. To add a black dragon. Or a white dragon. Whatever. And now we can use Legionnaire again later in the combo. So we'll go ahead and special summon black. Special summon Pisty. Add white. So this Jet Synchron is here in the deck because if you open up the green guy, you can send Jet Synchron with Curious instead. That way you can discard the green guy with Jet Synchron and just have like another monster on board, and that way you can still do the same combo whether you draw the green guy or not. So we'll go ahead and let's, I don't think really matters what we summon here off of Pisty. We'll go ahead and summon this guy, why not? Because we have almost everything we need already. So now we'll go ahead and make Romulus to search a ravine. And I think it's really kind of crazy to note that, like, a common trend that we've been seeing, Ximping winning the UDS, this guy, Mateo, I believe, almost winning the YCS in Europe. Guard Dragons are insane. Like, they're still very insane. Imagine if we still had Agripane in the game, just how crazy some of these end boards might be now. For very little cost. This is where we finally get rid of one of the blanks. Guess we'll send Galactic Spiral. Because that's going to help us later. Go ahead and special summon white. And now we need to activate Boot Sector, special summon our Tracer, which will allow us to special summon Galactic Spiral. May have done a slight boo-boo here, but we're still fine. For the sake of the combo, we'll just go ahead and summon any old Link 3 here, because we are going to summon Griffin. But if I had summoned Griffin right there, Tracer wouldn't be able to activate his effect, so we need to now pop to get our rocket monster out. You guys can see I'm pretty bad at Yu-Gi-Oh! We'll summon Griffin. Probably just go ahead, discard another blank, and either set the call by or the boot sector or anything else that you might have had in your graveyard. Obviously we saw the actual 60 card access list set Imperial Order that he sent off Curious, which could work as well. Draw one. Get ourselves a Borreload. Always remember to put stuff in defense, because everyone is playing Lightning Storm nowadays. Go ahead and equip. Should give him 3 counters. And finally, Seifert for levying it. And can just banish any 3 darks here, rip a card from their hand. Jeez, this used like the whole extra deck. But yeah, here you go. This is like what I saw Tour Guide as being capable of doing. And it's not just this either. I think being able to become a 1-card Curious as well as give you decent protection against Nibiru is something that we should be looking out for, because this card is just way too good. Being able to send anything you want to the graveyard. And I believe this deck is only going to get better, or at least this Guard Dragon combo that we've been seeing is only going to get better when we get Needle Fiber in a few weeks. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of combos going around with Needle Fiber that people can't wait to do. And 1-card Tour Guide combos aren't new by any means. Like, there's a few of them if you look hard enough. But I believe this one was the safest one that I found. This is the pretty easy one to do, really, too. All you really need to do is just resolve Tour Guide. You can also do this with like Phoenix Rhino Warrior and a level 3 extender. My friend Paul said you can do it with a Mathematician as well, which I believe is right. I think your hand has to be a little more specific for that too, though. And yes, this list has a ton of bricks in it, but I just wanted to showcase that Tour Guide combo. If I ever do decide to play something like this, realistically, I would have to refine the list a lot. But the Rocket stuff, we've seen it proven already. I know Shimping, big shout out to him. He won a UDS with it and then topped Vegas with it. These cards are they're getting more and more popular, and they're going to be even scarier with Needle Fiber. And it's weird to see, really, because it seems like we're heading more into a combo format. It's been a while since we've had one of those, dealing with Sky Striker for like the past 2 years. It'll be interesting to see what kind of combos people come up with. Other than that, don't really think there's much else to cover here. And combo format doesn't sound like as crazy as it used to. You know, remember the U board that we had with Goki? We didn't have cards like Nibiru and Dark Ruler no more back then, so maybe even if we do head into a combo format, it won't be too bad. One of the things that caught my eye was the main deck Dark Ruler no more that this guy played, Mateo, which I think is something that should be catching a little fire moving forward, especially if we do head into a combo format. I think that card is really good. Would definitely be able to help fight off against this board. And that's also part of the reason why he played Imperial Order, was to make sure he didn't lose to Dark Ruler no more. But yeah, that's about it, guys. I just kind of wanted to showcase like the potential that Tour Guide has. moving forward, and also briefly discuss just how good this engine, this Guard Dragon engine, is going to be moving forward. Alright guys, that's it. See you around.